Welcome to the show that helps you get an audience for your show. Broadcasting direct from Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. My guest today is Loretta Chen, who is an Arts NMP Hopeful. She's also the artistic director of Zebra Crossing, which produces shows like What the Butler Saw, and in November this year, Victor Victoria, the big scale musical. Loretta, you're going to be our Arts NMP Hopeful. Now tell us, what are the characteristics that will make you the ideal NMP?
I think the ideal NMP should be able to get their hands dirty and play low. The Arts NMP must be able to listen. I think the Arts NMP really should try to suture all the diverse voices and different egos in the arts community and try and make it into one cogent, coherent argument to present it to Parliament. I think the Arts NMP must be able to be open to diverse opinions, ideals, differences in artistic projects, etc. And also be able to W, which is work with people. I think that's the most important, because I think at the end of the day, the arts is nothing if not for the people.
And your parents are supportive. They're not like terrified of another child being thrust into the public limelight, because your brother is Edmund Chen and your sister-in-law is Xiang Yu. So you already come from a showbiz family. Will they get any privacy henceforth?
Yeah, and my mentor is also a celebrity, so, you know. No, I think my parents have always been supportive. I've always felt a sense of pride in being Singaporean, the fact that this is going to be our home, our country. So if we're going to be in here, we want to be stakeholders. So in various ways, you know, my dad's volunteered, my brothers have volunteered, and I think it's just this spirit of volunteerism. And I think it comes with the territory. If you do want to go out there and help other people, you must be prepared to work with the media, because it is a tool. So I think we are, when I say we, I mean my family, I think we are both idealistic and pragmatic. We're idealistic in knowing that we want to help people and that we know we must use the media in certain ways, but we're also pragmatic in knowing that at the end of the day, even if it all fails, we have each other for support.
No, but Loretta, you've always been a bit of a super achiever, right? There's a rumor that goes around that you don't actually sleep at all. Is that true?
I think it's true. I think the camera can pick up all the eye bags. I don't know if I'm a super achiever as much as I can't keep still. I think I'm plagued with just like buay zai si, right? Like just can't sit still and just like throw myself into the deep end, and I think I just thrive on challenges. But I really have to thank, you know, people who've been very supportive. What keeps me going is I always feel I don't want to let them down. Yeah.
Then how do you propose, you know, handling like your detractors? You know, they've already outed you in public. They brought out, you know, various issues about how dangerous and subversive you are.
I think when you put yourself out there in public limelight, you must be prepared for the consequences, and I think you must be prepared to be vulnerable. And you must be prepared to take criticism, even though some of them could be really cruel. For example, they say that I'm openly gay, and I think the correction is I've never denied that I'm gay, but neither do I wave the pink flag or put a pink sticker. I have no qualms doing that. I'm just saying that I've never actually done that. I think the most important thing is that if we are truly inclusive, we should be open to all, you know, even our detractors. Like I said, it backs to having really strong supportive network, and look at the people who love and trust you, and who always give you constructive feedback, and whose comments mean the most to you.
Didn't you help out with Habitat for Humanity to build houses in
Yes,
Batam?
I did. That explains why I have no manicure.
With Eunice Olsen, no
With
less.
Eunice Olsen. We volunteer for Habitat for Humanity. We're actually the first women's group to do that. We were first forming these wire meshes, and then next thing we knew, it became like a little structure in which we poured cement, and then you realize it's actually literally the foundations, the pillars of the house. Then of course we also sort of did the usual. We sort of like lifted the jungles and dug into cement and started passing pails of cement around and laying bricks and things. So quite butch lah. Yeah.
I'm always curious as to how Eunice manages to keep her complexion. She must be using what, SPF 2000.
But actually, I think Eunice is surprisingly gung-ho. I mean, I think many people don't realize that she's actually daughter of an army captain or something. So I think she's been trained to be quite rugged, and she was also from St. Mark's. I think all girls school girls are quite tough, I think. So, but she's very cool. I really enjoyed working with her.
And what about like the other candidates running for the Arts NMP? All of you were good friends before. You think that, you know, now there will be this intense rivalry?
No, I don't think there's any rivalry at all, because I think we all jump in with really good intentions. I felt that it's an important step to take, because I think if the government says that, look, we're going to give the arts community a chance to speak up, then I think we should jump in and speak up. And if I don't do that, then I feel I'm guilty of being hypocritical in the sense that we are one of those people that always agitated for more transparency, greater representation, greater visibility. And when you are thrust that, and then you say, oh, no, not me, then I always feel that I should lead by example. So even if I don't get it, I think that it's good to set the precedence. Like my little running for public office, even despite the fact that I'm openly gay, would make a difference. That's one. And two, I think people like Beatrice and Audrey have always had their heart in the right place. You know, they're very active in the community. And Siu Kam Hong, I think, is an excellent candidate. So towards civil society, I think that's what we all hope to have. Yeah.
Thank you and best of luck to you, Loretta.
Thank you, Dr. Seet.
Well, I hope we can count on your support for Loretta Chen as she runs for Arts NMP. Be sure to give her your vote. Until next time, when we beam to you live from Shanghai in China.